Eco teacher worked on an assembly line, long hours, a decent salary. But somehow, it was never enough. He tried to save money the only way he knew how, by buying the cheapest option every time. But what changed his life was a pair of shoes. Eco teacher always bought the cheapest ones he could find, $30. At first, they looked fine, but after a year, they were completely worn out. Every year, he had to buy a new pair. Then one day, he noticed something strange. His supervisor, a wealthy man, he had been wearing the same leather shoes for 3 years. Daniel looked at the price, $120. He thought, sure, rich people can afford expensive things. But then he did the math. In 4 years, he had bought 4 pairs of shoes for $20 each, $120 in total. His boss? He had spent $120, but his shoes were still in perfect condition after 4 years. And then he understood. Cheap isn't the price tag. Cheap is what it costs over time. If you buy a $300 laptop that lasts 2 years, you pay $150 per year. If you buy an $800 laptop that lasts 8 years, you pay $100 per year. The expensive one is actually cheaper. Lesson 1. Look beyond the price. Think in years, not in dollars. One evening, Daniel was invited to his supervisor's house. He expected to see luxury everywhere, but what he found was different. The house wasn't filled with random expensive things, no giant TV, no unnecessary gadgets, no meaningless decoration. Everything had a purpose. They didn't drink coffee, so they didn't own a coffee machine. They didn't watch TV. So there was no TV, but they loved music. So they had a high-quality sound system and a small vinyl collection. That was it. His boss told him, "We don't buy things we don't use. That alone has saved us thousands over the years." Lesson 2. It's better to own fewer things that actually add value to your life. There was another coworker in the factory, Alex, and he did something Daniel didn't understand. Alex never spent hours comparing prices. He had 2 or 3 trusted online stores and just bought from them. Daniel asked him, "Why don't you search for the lowest price?" Alex replied, "Because I'm not trying to save $3, I'm trying to save time." Every evening he used that extra time to study English and learn about management. He didn't want to spend his whole life on the assembly line. A few months later, a position opened in the international department. Out of 12 candidates, Alex was the only one who spoke English fluently. He got the promotion. Lesson 3. Sometimes it's smarter to save time instead of money, if you use that time to grow. Daniel realized something important. It wasn't his salary holding him back. It was his habits. He started questioning everything, not just how much does this cost, but how much will this cost me over time? Does this add value to my life? Is this worth my time? 2 years later, he wasn't on the assembly line anymore. And you shouldn't live on financial autopilot either. If you had to choose just one lesson to apply today, which one would it be?